YouTube. Alright, I'm gonna wait till I get a couple people online while I'm driving, doing Grubhub. I haven't been on a consistent basis. Well, I've been on, but not. Hey, I knew somebody was gonna jump on. Say hello. Who is on here? Joseph? Reveal yourself. Tell me who's on here so I can say hello. Oh, somebody got on here and y'all left. Oh, they finally almost finished paving this dang street. Holding up the whole dang line. I guess ain't nobody gonna come on, so I guess I start talking. So, good evening, YouTube. Alright, it is about 6:24 here in metropolitan Atlanta, and I'm doing Grubhub. I have a block from 6 to 8 and 8 to 10. So I got 4 hours, and that's a pretty good number of hours, you know, because number one, last night I did pretty good. I did very good last night. I made close to about, let me see, what did I make yesterday with Grubhub? I made about $85, something like that. Dang, it's hot. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so yesterday I made $82 with Grubhub. Most of the money I made was in the evening, right around this time to be exact. From 6 o'clock until my last delivery, which ended around 9, right before 10 o'clock. Right before 10 I was finished pretty much. So that was a pretty good day last night. Now I didn't do anything this morning in regards to Uber Eats, other than I took one order, one delivery, which is an Uber Eats order, which was up in Snellville. It was up the street from the house, which was at a Subway, and that paid, you know, I got about $5 and some change. No tip. And even after I even said it to the person directly about tipping on the app. Now maybe I need to check back and see if he left the tip, but nope. And I haven't really done much of Uber Eats this total week anyway. I think I only did about 20. No, I got $30 with Uber Eats. I only did 5 deliveries, and that was pretty much it, you know. I do have a, you know, I'm in a promotion with the Boost, but the Boost is like 1.1 or 1.4, and you only get the 1.4 if you're in more in the city of Atlanta. You know, and that's not a lot. You know, that really isn't. You know, 35 cents. You know, 38 cents with a boost, and that's at the 1.1. At 1.4, you know, that's only a few more pennies, so that's not a whole lot. So right now I'm on my way to, yes, I started out at lucky number 7 with Grubhub, to be exact. Lucky number 7 is always the great place to always get orders, you know. And then there's a restaurant right next to it too. Pretty nice restaurant. That M735. And I had 2 double orders from them yesterday. That's where I started. It wasn't lucky number 7. It was M735, which is next door to the lucky number 7. I had a double order. Hey, one person on here. Who's on here? Somebody jumped on earlier and then they got off. Joseph. Paula, who? Well, I guess I'll let y'all share my journey while I'm going here, picking up this Grubhub order. I don't know, somebody keeps coming on and then keep logging right back off. So I don't know if you're on here or not. Last night, total I made that $83 with Grubhub in that 5-hour time. That I will be able to do the same today, if not more. If not more, it will be a good thing. And another thing about, I don't stay in slow areas or slow restaurants that take a long time to prepare. Like, good example, Taco Mac. Taco Mac, you could go there and you be waiting for an order. But you know what? That's a great time to turn on the Uber Eats app. Because if the Uber Eats order is close by, and you're not going out the way, you could pick up the Uber Eats order and then go to that slow restaurant like Taco Mac and pick up the order. Because let me tell you, Taco Mac, I don't care which location you go to, they could be really slow. Especially if you in Sandy Springs. Any of them, to be honest, ain't really no particular one that's fast. You go to Taco Mac, you know, you might as well just wait till you get the notification that they confirmed the order and get the notification that the order is ready to be picked up. And then in the meantime, do Uber Eats and try to get up, you know, pick up a couple of short drives and deliver, and then go to Taco Mac and see if they're ready. Because sometimes you could be waiting like 15 minutes, if not longer, depending on how many orders they got, you know. Because Taco Mac, I do believe they do DoorDash and I want to say Uber Eats too, but I'm not really sure about Uber Eats, if Taco Mac does Uber Eats. Because I assure you, if they did Uber Eats and signed on with Uber Eats, they'd probably be so busy that everybody will be, you know, they probably get so many orders that I don't think they'll be able to catch up if they did Uber Eats. And I think the reason why people with Uber Eats would be busy is, one, a lot of people, they don't want to pay that, they don't want to tip. So they figured, okay, let me go use Uber Eats. and they pay the $4.99 delivery fee and whatever else the price of the wings are. But I think Uber would probably jack up the price for their food items like they do the rest of them. Now, like I said, McDonald's, they only gonna charge maybe 49-cent difference in what you pay if you go to the McDonald's yourself and get it. And some other restaurants, they're pretty high when it comes to charging prices on their food. And let me tell you the reason why I say that is because the other day, well, my very first order was Krispy Kreme. And when I ordered Krispy Kreme donuts, I paid the $4.99 plus the donuts. I think it was I don't know, I think I paid 10 something. I think I paid 10 or 11 something. But when I went and got some donuts on my own, I think I paid 8. So I think they charged maybe $2, or you're gonna pay a little bit more. So I don't know. I just think that with McDonald's, they're not really gonna charge too much. No, it's still about the same anyway. It's still the same. Because if you ordered, like say, they have this special deal at McDonald's with this sriracha sauce. 20-piece nuggets is $5. But then if you order that same thing on the Uber Eats app, it's $5.49. And if you order any other items with that, then they add on extra. So it's about the same. You ordered like nuggets, a drink, and some fries, that's gonna be medium fries, what, like $2 or something. So it's like $8 and something cents if you order that particular meal. Nuggets, drink, and fries. I'm talking about the 20-piece special, not the combo special. Because they have a combo special, but it's only like, what is it? Like a 5-piece nuggets and a drink and some fries. That might be the cheapest way to get some chicken nuggets. Something like that. Alright. But I know one thing. They charge on the upgrade on the food, and then they charge that fee of $4.99. And then on top of charging the driver 35% if you choose to do Uber Eats only. I mean, it's like these companies, they making a killing. Now, I do have to admit that even though Grubhub, you get a $3 delivery fee, they pay you 50 cents a mile, and then at least those customers tip on the app. See, it's very rare that a person who would order through Grubhub would not leave a tip. And the ones who don't leave a tip, say they don't leave a tip at all, they put 0. At least, I don't care what anybody say, I am not being racist, but if a white person was to order food with Grubhub and you see 0 tip, when you get to their house, I've always got a tip, cash tip from them. I've always gotten a cash tip. Now, my initial thing is when I look at it, I don't know if I'm delivering who I'm delivering to. But sometimes I be like, I be getting really kind of a little bit jaded, because how is it that you can order with Grubhub and then you put 0 tip on the app? And then of course, when I go ahead and deliver it, and then they give me like $7 tip in cash, then I'll have to bite my tongue because I feel a little bit silly for being upset and cursing, and you know, like cursing at the app or cursing at the person name on the app, and then when I get there I get the tip in cash. And then I'm not talking about $2, $3, I'm talking about like $7. You know, then I'm not that I have to, you know, pick my face off the floor and be like, oops, you know. That's what I, you know, but I still offer good service. You know, I don't be trying to take my time and try to, you know, let it be way past the time they expect their food. Now, if I'm somewhere, like I'm at home and I have to drive to the restaurant, it'll take me a few minutes to get there. You know, 15 minutes or whatever to get there, because I'm not driving around looking for orders at Grubhub. You know, I'll just simply stay in the zone and wait and see what the first order takes me. But one thing I notice, I don't care what, I think in my whole time I've been doing these ride sharing gigs, which is probably about a good year. I think it's a good year, over a year, a little bit over a year. No, because I did food delivery gigs like Grubhub and Uber Eats and all that stuff. I did it like in the fall. I think I started out doing it in October. I actually started doing Uber regular people late July, but it was the end of October. Ain't no dang space in the front. Okay, ain't no space in the front, so I gotta go to the back door to get the food. So with Grubhub, because most of the people tip on the app, and they leave pretty good tips. If it's a big order or it's a high class order, you'll get $7, $8 as a tip, especially if it's a family size. But one thing I notice, I don't care what anybody say, is that when I pull up and it's black folks, they for some reason they act like they don't want to tip. They act like they don't tip. They don't, period. They don't tip. Unless it's an old school black person, you know, like an old person back in the day, and then they'll give you a cash tip. But the majority of the time, it seems like black people it's like black folks, and I ain't gonna just pick on black people, but Asian and everybody else, they act like they don't know how to tip. Hey Alicia, let me go and pick up this food from this lucky number 7. And I'm like, why is it that, you know, especially Grubhub, I ain't gonna even talk about Uber Eats, because we already know Uber started out not brainwashing these customers that they don't have to tip for a service. So I don't know how long it's gonna take for them to realize they need to do that app, and these people need to tip while they place their order at the same time. When you sit up here, place your order to your restaurant with Uber Eats, they need to automatically click on how much of a tip you want to leave. Even if Uber decided to keep it at the $2, $5, and $10 increments, even if they leave it like that, I don't care. Leave it like that. Those people need to have a tip added on, and when you drop it off, then they get their food. They'll get their food way more quicker, and it ain't killing nobody to leave nothing. It ain't killing nobody to leave no tip. And let me tell you, the more and more people, as the fall, winter come, you can't do all these apps at, you know, you could do it at the same time. You know, you could probably turn on your Uber Eats app. I'm trying to put on my sneaker. You could turn on your Uber Eats app, turn on Grubhub. But I know in Atlanta, once the fall comes and those college students start coming back, and it starts getting a little bit cool outside, and it starts to get cold, people ain't want to go out and get their food, and they're going to order. All those apps are going to be busy. All of them. But if Uber thinks that these people, that you think that you're gonna take 10 orders, and 10 orders you only making $50, that don't make no stupid sense. If I took 10 orders with Grubhub at $3 delivery fee, that's $30 just for the delivery fees. Then you add the mileage. Usually if I take about 10 orders with Grubhub and you're never really going far, the mileage fee alone is at least $25. And I'm giving you an estimate based on my experience. If I did 10 deliveries, I probably have driven delivery miles within those 10 deliveries 25 miles, at least 25 miles. And that's being a little bit underestimating. So, you know, that's what, $12? So you add the $12 plus the 30. Then out of those 10 deliveries, say people leave an average tip of $3, that's $30. So when you add 30 plus the delivery fee of 30, that's 60. And it's always been that I get more tips than delivery fees. So if that's 60, then you add $20 or so with the mileage that you drive 25 miles for delivery. That's already almost close to $100. I could do 10 deliveries and make almost $100 easily. And yesterday proved it. I did 7 deliveries yesterday with Grubhub. Added that cash tip, I made $83. So if I took 3 more deliveries with Grubhub, I would have made over $100. So how does that make any sense? You do 10 deliveries with Uber Eats, you getting $45. Oops, let me pick up this food. Oops, excuse me. Hello. Can't pick up Grubhub. You know what? I may be a fat bitch, but you're a stupid motherfucker. So fuck you. What about that? Dumb motherfucking asshole. That's why y'all losing ass is coming on YouTube and can't even show your face. You dumbass cracker. You probably some stupid ass cracker. And for that, if you want to call somebody out their name, you must be talking about your mother. You dumb loser. I hope somebody take a gun and shoot you in your head. About that. Because believe you me, I would have shot you straight in your fucking mouth, you faggot. I may be a fat bitch, but you're gonna be a dead motherfucker. So what about that, you dumb motherfucker? Asshole. People ain't nothing but a loser coming on people's channels. So I hope you go to hell. So if you come on here and be a troll and you want to call somebody their name, you better be talking about yourself. Stupid ass. Anyways, so who else on here? Okay, Alicia, I'm back. You know, I had to answer someone by the name of Clues, or who put clues down, and you just get on people's YouTube channel and they want to insult See, your motherfucking ass, I'll sit up here and shoot you straight in your face. And I wouldn't even give a damn. Dumbass. People just get on people's channels and want to call it an insult. Man, fuck you. What about that? I'm not gonna entertain you. It's amazing how people get on people's channels. They ain't got nothing more. They can't say nothing more. You're right, bitch. You know? What does that make you? Loser. Ooh, people are just losers. 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 You're a loser because you sitting around your trailer park fucking your sister. You losing ass. And if you ain't a dumb cracker, then you're a stupid ass nigga. And if you that, then somebody need to drag your ass as well. Coming on people's channels. Ain't got nothing better to do. And then they want to know, then people want to know why I'm in jail. Why did somebody punch me dead in my face? Because see, you get on people's channels, they ain't got no business getting on, want to insult. Foolish. Anyways, back to my thing. Uber needs to really put that tip option while people make their orders. You know, they do, because ain't nobody gonna continue to keep doing Uber Eats and going by and ain't getting no tips. Now I know some of y'all be getting on here talking about, I get good tips, you know, I get good, you know, but I'm not chasing certain areas to get tips. I know for a fact that if I wanted to really make some tips, I know what areas to go to. I know what my chances of getting tips would be more likely if I go to Alpharetta, Roswell. You know, I know if I go to certain neighborhoods, affluent neighborhoods, and they used to tipping, you know. I mean, I already broke it down in previous videos that certain people just don't tip. The likelihood of getting tips from black folks, Asians, and Indians, and people of millennials in certain age groups, they just not going to give a tip. They ain't going to tip one bit, regardless of what the excellent service you give, regardless of you telling them, thank you for your service, but you can now allow the tip on the app. They can't, you know, people act like it'll kill them to leave $2 because, number one, it ain't like they paying a whole bunch of money to get the food. You know, I mean, yeah, you paying $4.99 for delivery fee. You paying a little bit extra on the food versus you going to the actual restaurant. Okay. But other than that, you're not getting in your car, driving, burning, you know, you ain't spending no money in gas, getting the food. You're not, nobody's not taking no bus to go to get no food if you ain't got no car. You're not calling a taxi or nothing. So somehow or another, if you don't have a car to go to the grocery store and you use Uber, because some people, you know, they'll call Uber and they'll go say, I need to go to the grocery store and I'm going from you know, you know, you may pay about $3-4 to take Uber and take it back, go back home, or whatever the case may be. I don't know the reasons or people's thought process of why they ordering Uber Eats You know, I know a reason why I ordered Uber Eats. A couple of times I ordered because I didn't want to go in my car and go 3-4 miles and get the donuts or get those wings at 3 o'clock in the morning. But it was no reason. I didn't have to pay that extra $4.99 with Uber to get my meal, even though I got refunded back, because when I got that meal from the Blitz wings, the wings were soggy, the fries were soggy, it was cold, and I'm like, and then I gave this person a $3.50 tip. I think I gave $3.50. Yeah, $3.50. I know it was $3 and some change, way more than 20%. You know, so I gave someone a tip just because it was 2:30, 2:35, 2:40 in the morning when they delivered it. Even though I felt that she still should have treated or spoken me a little bit better when she's, you know, getting up there complaining. But I came out of my house and I went, you know, I could have gave her 0 and been a bitch. You know, I could have been a bitch that night. And they want to hear it. You know, but nope, I didn't do that. Because as an Uber Eats driver myself and Grubhub and doing that, I know how it is to that most of their money has to, you know, for you really to do anything to make your money comes through tips. And to me, that speaks of your character. That speaks of your character. If you have the means to order food, have it delivered, and you can't leave a tip, that speaks, and you don't leave a tip, I don't care what it is, $2, $2, $3, and you don't leave a tip, you just get the food, you know, but yet you got, you know, expensive sneakers on your feet, you got an expensive ass phone in your hand, and in all that time, in all that process, you know, nothing, you don't give anything. Or you pull up to people's house and they have 3-4 cars in the parking, in the dang, you know, parked in front of the house or in the parking spot. All those cars in that yard, and nobody can't drive it, and ain't nothing wrong with those cars. But see, some people got that attitude of being entitled. Who's on here? Identify yourself, because I already had to curse somebody out already. So tell me, say hey, hello. Alicia, you still on here? Because you know I had to block somebody already for being an asshole. So, you know, my whole thing is this. While you sitting at home enjoying your, you know, enjoying your day off and resting and not having to burn up gas and you know, put wear and tear in your car, leave a tip. Leave a tip. $2. It ain't gonna kill you. And I'm talking to everybody on every platform, you know, whether it be Uber Eats, Grubhub, or whatever. Now, like I said, I ain't had no problems with Grubhub in regards to people giving tips, but at the same time, based on my experience, based on the 10,000 orders that I've taken, I'm gonna talk specifically to my own people, black folks. We need to do better in how we treat people who provide a service. You'll go to church every Sunday. If you're a person who go to church every Sunday and you sit up in here, you know, some of y'all probably don't even tithe right. Y'all probably give $10 and y'all think that ain't tithing. That ain't tithing. That might be an offering, but it ain't tithing. And y'all probably do that same thing at church. Go to church every Sunday. Now, I'm not saying that I tithe, but I know one thing. I set up the way how I did when I was going to church on a regular basis. You know, I give my little you know, $100, $100 a month or whatever. They said 10%, you know, they want you to tithe 10% of your income. Now, I never really wanted to give 10% of my tithe to churches because, number one, okay, this thing says large lane, but then must be over here. But then number one, some of these churches don't want to pay. Churches want to be tax exempt but don't pay taxes. So that's why I got an issue with. So until they start paying taxes, then Teresa will give 10%. Otherwise, I'll go ahead and continue to do my I don't even know what percentage it is, but I know it ain't 10. But at the same time, I know it's not. It ain't cheap either. $11.63. Oh boy, people need to y'all need to invest in some numbers on your mailbox in your house. I don't understand it. People want to live and now this ain't the most this is a nice little area, nice little community, North Drew Hills. Ain't the country club places I used to go when I used to be in Cumming and Swanee, but god dang, $11.63. Look at that mailbox thing all broken off the hinge. See, that's why some neighborhoods need homeowner associations like mine. Every mailbox is the same. And trust me, everybody had to have the same mailbox. $11.63. Look at all this. Look at this. I'm gonna pull up to the house and got all the flowers. It's pretty, but you got all the flowers covering the numbers in the box. Really? Dang. Well, at least it's light outside, but shoot. Imagine delivering at dark, at night. I would have never seen the mailbox. All right, let me go ahead and give them their food. I'll be back, y'all. Maybe then y'all could say who you are. It's on this website. It's on my page. All right, be back in a minute. Dang, this sun is in my eyes. I'm back. Alright, I'm on to my second delivery with Grubhub, and I got a double batch order from this other restaurant that I always seem to go to. And I don't understand it. I mean, it's Mexican food place, but all the people in there are white. And, you know, it don't look like Mexican food. And to be honest, it looks a little bit cheesy and how they have it, but I was like, I just don't get it. People, they always ordered from there, and it looks like they just say, okay, we're gonna do Mexican, and then I don't see not one Mexican person in there making no food. It don't look Mexican. It looks cheesy. They got like, every time I come and order to pick up food, it's like, looks like watered down salsa and cheap ass looking chips that you can get from the store. You know, I don't know, but who knows? If that's what people want to eat and they want to invest their money, who am I to say? But me personally, when I first went in there, I was like, this don't look authentic. And not to say that, and there are some authentic Mexican restaurants. They actually make the patties, not patties, whatever you call that. They make the, whatever. I don't know what it's called. What is it called? Tacos, things or whatever. The flour, you know, tortillas. And I don't don't know. It's just this place. Let me tell you, it just don't. It just look like some body just bought out an old looking place, and they made it into. They call it and made it Mexican, but it ain't. I don't. Who knows? I know it ain't authentic, and it only look authentic, and it don't even look right to me. So far I'm doing pretty good monetary wise, I have to say, because with this one $6 total delivery fee, and dang it, the sun is straight in my eyes, can't see shit. Ugh, let me be back. Alright, I'm back. Whew, that sun was directly in my eyes. It was like, shoot. So, as I was saying, the second order is a double batch order too. That's a good thing. And total is about $9. One person left $2. Another person left $7.73. And then the mileage, I know I'm not going that. Like I said, Grubhub, like I said, you're never going so far out to deliver no food. Period. Most of the time, you're picking up restaurants, they may be 4 miles. But it's never going to be somewhere so way out. Some crazy, you know, it ain't. It just don't. I don't know, maybe because of the areas that I always go to, but in actuality, it's really not that far. I don't think they even allow you to order food beyond your zip code or address. To be honest, I just don't think they allow you to do that. And I think the same thing with Uber Eats. You order Uber Eats, you put in the address, it's going to show you nearby restaurants within a certain radius, certain distance. And where I live, like for instance in Stone Mountain, where I live, I can't order someplace way over here in La Vista Road and North Drew Hills. Nope, it ain't gonna let me go that. It ain't gonna even let me order food that far. Now I know there's been some occasions where I had picked up Uber Eats, and I went like, how much when I say I've gone? I would say I probably went like 7, maybe 7 miles. It's, you know, Uber Eats, you know, you may go some distance, but it just depends where it is you're going. I hate this place. They never have damn parking, and I don't understand why this place be crowded. It ain't that good to me. Taqueria El Vecino. Let me see, where can I park at? There ain't no dang parking nowhere. Let me see. I don't feel well, I have to walk. See, this salon place look like they not open. I don't know why they be thinking they want to have a sign, no parking. Really? All right, let me go ahead and get this food from this order. Drop it off. Alright. Let me show y'all the place I'm talking about. I don't know if y'all seen it. And then this place is always crowded. I don't know why. Show y'all some of the background. Fine. Alright, I'm picking up 2 orders.
Okay. How are you?
Yeah, can I get some water first, please?
Yes, I know. I just wanted to order y'all.
Well, there's a Mexican person cooking the food in the kitchen.
Easy enough.
Thank you. See, now that's service. All these rude ass people. You know, that fat girl. She's so fucking rude. I wouldn't eat at this place either. There's certain places, you know, they don't realize. They think that just because you picking up food and you you know, as a delivery person, I guess, they act like they don't have no respect. None. And let me tell you, now I'm looking at some of the food. They must have got better. Because last year in the summer, when I came out here, and I used to be out here every time, picking up food. This food wasn't shit. It was not, it was full of shit, I'll tell you. It looked cheesy. It looked like, you know, all I saw was a whole bunch of chips and a bunch of homemade salsa. Not homemade salsa, something that came out of a jar. And that was pretty much it. And it didn't look all that appetizing. It looked like it was some canned refried beans. It was like, things looked like it was like straight up came out of a can. So they must have got a better cook. Because what they had last year when I was out here in the summer, it was shit. It would even, I wouldn't even, you know, trust me, it was not all that. All the waitstaff people are white. The owner's probably white. And they got one Mexican cook. And I could assure you, last year, whoever they had, they weren't cooking nothing like this. But you know what? I'm just gonna wait for my little order. See, this is another restaurant that takes a long time to prepare their food. There's another one that if you get an order from, you could turn on Uber Eats, pick up your Uber Eats order, as long as it's not taking you way out the distance, and do Uber Eats, drop it off, and come back. Another one. There's another place. Never have their food ready. See, look at that. A bag full of chips with something that came out of a jar. And then this fat bitch, she gonna talking about, and you can step right to the side, you know, really? And then when I ask for water, she still act like she took 50 billion years in a day to do it. You know, sometimes I get vibes about businesses. I get these vibes about certain places I go to. I ain't seen a black person in this restaurant yet. and never will. And I'm going back from a year ago.
In the middle of the parking lot out there.
The white car? No, I'm way over there.
I mean, the white car right
Yeah.
on the patio.
Yes.
It's kind of, yeah, just backing up against the wall.
It said no parking over there. So where's your designated parking?
Park right there.
All right, well, get me in my car when it's ready.
Okay.
See, you don't even have designated parking. Then you're asking me, my car is not in the middle of nowhere. It's parked almost to the back of the wall. Stupid ass crackers, you know. They're gonna come and bring me the food. See, stuff like, see, this is the time I could have turned on Uber Eats. You know what? I'm gonna let them come out and give me the food. See, I would never eat at this place. You know, I would never eat out here. Because they got stupid ass signs. Like, no sitting in the patio waiting for food. You know, you should have had this shit ready when someone got it. Always the most fucking slowest of all. Dumb bastards. And I could assure you, for that one cook they got, if they ain't cooked nothing, they can't cook it. Shoot. I'm gonna sit right in here. You ready to get the food? Then you need to come on out and get it. And I don't know why they looking over here. Why the fuck you looking over here? You can't park over here. I'm like, really? Yeah, you parking near the street. I mean, this place ain't that big, but god damn it, it ain't worth me eating out here. Only thing I saw on these people's plates was some chips and some piled up, chopped up tomatoes, scooped up avocado, or they want to call it guacamole. And why the hell are they looking over here? Because this is not a parking spot. Why are you looking over here? I'm not even in a parking spot. I'm backed up against the wall and it says no parking. So why are you looking at me? You can't park here anyway. This ain't no parking. This is not a parking spot. Jesus. And let me tell you, some of these dumb crackers, I ain't gonna say most, but let me tell you, some of them people get a little bit too entitled, and then they got these radical ones up there, the white racist supremacists. Says, I got 2 orders, you need 2 minutes. Stupid ass. Fucking assholes. I mean, what the fuck difference does it make if with my car, it ain't parked in the middle of nowhere. My car was packed up almost against this wall. Ain't nobody got out. Ain't nobody, everybody could drive. You know, these fucking crackers could kiss my fucking ass. They really can. And you know what? They think they got a little bit bold when they think they got that stupid ass Trump in office, but he'll fuck them over too. You know? Dumb motherfuckers. I'm gonna wait till you gonna shoot. You ready to get the food ready? I'm gonna wait till you need to update all of the orders. Hate coming over here. Assholes. Slow as I don't know fucking what. See, this is where you be messing up your money. Going to these slow ass restaurants like this one. See, you have to know where how each of these restaurants operate. Anything about it, and you ain't hurting me, because I'm still get paid the same $6, the same tips, the same mileage fee. I don't know why they come running going to this nasty ass place. Tequila El Casino. They ain't full of shit. And white folks ain't got no fucking purpose of walking. See, they walk and don't even look. They don't look and see if any cars backing up. They don't look and see if somebody driving ahead. They walk right across like ain't nothing. Till somebody run their fucking ass over. That's what somebody need to do. Run their fucking asses over. Walking and they ain't looking. Let me see if this damn fucking food is ready. Slow ass motherfuckers. See, I went in there once before. I should need to go back in there. You need to come up with his I don't know if he's the owner or who the hell he is. He got like a dang something in his sling of his arm. He need to come out and bring me those bags to the car. Since you so concerned about, is that your car parked over there? You know? Fucking idiot. And if another motherfucker come looking over here thinking that this is a parking spot, which is not. This is not a parking spot. They looking at me like, oh, what's she doing parked over there? Fool. Let me go get this bag, see if it's ready. Slow asses. Thank you. Have a great night. All right, can you see me now? Oops. All right, I'm back. Alright, finally got the food. So let me go ahead and go to the first destination. So I'll be back, y'all. I gotta go ahead and hit the navigation for this other order.